It seems to me that whether the world would be better off without religion depends in no small part on how exactly you got rid of religion. Let's say, for instance, that aliens came to Earth and they zapped the whole planet with a mind control ray that disabled everybody's ability to believe in the supernatural. Do I think that would make the world a better place? In the short term, definitely not. Something like that would be massively disorienting to billions of people. I think it would have political, economic, and social effects that would be no less than catastrophic. You would almost certainly have mass suicides, maybe even mass murders. Or at least a few killing sprees, for sure. Now, I do think that most Christians who say that if there were no God, they would be out robbing and murdering are largely full of shit. But I think it's quite possible that there would be a significant number of people who would turn into sociopaths if they lost their faith. Maybe Ray Comfort would go into counterfeiting. It would have gone into counterfeiting. That's my Ray Comfort impersonation. That's Ray Comfort as Ringo Starr. However, if you got rid of religion by eliminating some of the elements of human society that religion feeds off of, like divisiveness, like violence, like racial and cultural chauvinism, and people gradually learned that using science and art and culture is far more effective and pragmatic for solving life's problems than dogma, then I think it would be hard to deny that if you got rid of religion that way, the world would be a better place. Now, to what degree is that possible? Who can say? I think it's pretty hard to deny that over the last 1,000 years or so, people have greatly started to move away from dogma and towards reason. The world is becoming a much more secular place. And I think the reason that the world is becoming a more secular place is not because they're abandoning religion per se, but because they are seeing the advantages of rational pragmatism. They're beginning to understand the disadvantages of dogma. And I think the most effective strategy any atheist movement could have is to try to push the world more in that direction. It is important to point out the flaws in religion, but I think an effective strategy of moving people away from religion has to include a promotion of that which does work. I think if you show people that secular societies are healthy societies, they will abandon religion on their own.